How y'all doing out there? It's hotter than a gold. It's hot as hell outside. It make you say, change your direction. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to make y'all understand something. Today, I seen some shit that I cannot believe is going again. Okay? Now, y'all remember that so-called what went down when we had that little outbreak, when it came something outbreak, okay? I seen babies in there sick allegedly, going through the same thing I seen before. See, what people don't understand is, when I got sick, it was to go help people. I didn't stay in there that long. 3 days, maybe 3 or 4 days at the max. And people were not happy. I went in there like a soldier. I said, Most High, now I know you sent me in this hospital. And I kid you not. Most High sends me to places when I have to go places to. See, I don't get sick and get in the hospital for no reason. I know somebody's what happened. But I don't, frankly, it was experience to me. You remember everybody was running to go get, okay? We're going to put it like that. They was running to go get that shit. And I was, minding my business, chilling at my own house. All of a sudden, I noticed, and I'm going to say it out loud, there was a lot of fun, family things and gatherings they were doing. Meeting up, birthday parties, a lot of stuff going down. I'm going to tell y'all something. Look after these little children. Because, see, people want to go to these functions. And they playing with the what we put in our mouths right now. Okay? And how I know it, I'm an earth angel and I know it. I didn't stay in there that long. When I went in there to go cure some people in there. They put it that way. I didn't go in there to stay. In other words, I knew I didn't want to believe. I said, now I know I ain't catching this stuff. But I kept getting asked, I know you're sick. I know something wrong with you. I know you're sick. And the craziest thing about it is I could go back to yesterday and react and show you the whole thing. But it was a blessing and a disaster all in one. Watch over your children. Watch what you do around your children.
Lyko.
See, we got this warfare going on, spiritual warfare. And they're messing the minds of the children and the adults and all of them to sabotage, destroy. And you might not understand it. Allegedly, it messes with the minds of the mental. It really, that's what got them with me. They thought I was so mentally declined. They thought that they had me. See, but you don't know. You didn't have me. Most High got me. And my angels, I told you, my posse with me everywhere I go. Sick or not. They come through like a thief in the night and clean house, baby. They clean house. And I was witness to that. The only reason something went down because I couldn't get out of there because we went at the same, it was like one day apart. Me and my husband, I made it, he didn't. But the whole plan was allegedly, is what I get told, is for both of us not to come out. But it didn't happen like that. Because I'm strong as an ox. I might look like a pony, look like a little wounded pony. Boy, I go in there like, and they actually was like, she might not make it. Because she's just weeping. She looks sick.
Lyko.
I'm going to tell you something. Most High got a way of cleaning out the hospital. Because that germ was taking over. Y'all know what it was. And they try to do it again. There's some reason they want to react that shit. That ain't no fun to react. Ain't nobody like taking no shot. And I didn't take the shot. Let me tell you how I ended up with the shot, whether you want to understand how you're going to get the shot. See, some people didn't get the shot, and some people end up in the hospital and they didn't make it, allegedly, because they was their time. See, some of these soldiers, they go to fight on the other side. See, if you wounded one way, they'll use you another way. I'm telling you to go and clean up the whole, shut it down up in there. I shut it down. I'm going to tell you how I shut it down. Because when I went in there was some really sick folks.
Lyko.
Real sick. But see, I'm an earth angel. And I was sitting there dancing. I kid you not. I was in there dancing. I was in there. And they was like, the nurses looking at me, the doctors looking at me. She look like she gonna make it to me. And there was people crying like it was terrible because they had to be by themselves. That's the worstest thing, being by yourself.
Lyko.
So that's why I'm telling you, young people, older people, get ready. Because some of you, allegedly, you will not be with your loved ones when you pass. And some of you will. Because you got other duties around here. One way or another, we got duties. And I did my duties that day. Because I got out, it was nothing but 3 or 4 days up in there. I wasn't going to stay no 2 or 3 weeks. Because I knew I came in there to do a job, and I did it, and I left. And then as I was walking, the elevator didn't work. I kid you not, for some years. When I pushed that button, that elevator took me straight down and broke back down again, and I went on about my business that day. So I'm gonna tell you something. I knew who I was. They was like, this elevator ain't never worked, because people were looking at us like, the workers, you know that elevator ain't never worked no more. It worked that day. It worked for me. Told you, people don't know a blessing when they see one. I came in there because it was real bad. People was looking sad. And then for a minute there, I had to go to and ask Most High, what's up with this? What's up with this? I done got, this is the way I'm going this way. There's the girl, sit down somewhere. You ain't going nowhere. You finna get up out of there because you got too much to do. You know what I'm saying? Too much to do. Shoot, I'm about it. And I believe it or not, I walked out of there 3 or 4 days with other people still in there, just sitting there. And then someone walked out because
Lyko.
I walked out. We all walked out. And they was on their last, they were not close to make it, some of them. But you know, miracles happen everywhere that I go. If I go in there, there's a reason. That's why I don't be shredding about when people talk about sickness. Take care of your health as well. And I got to do better because, you know, right now I'm like, Most High be like, no, you need to put down them potato chips, man. You need to put down that shit. You know they put some shit in there. A lot of times, most of the angels told me to eat it so they could think, she ain't gonna make it, right? Walk right out. They're like, how did she eat up there? And they know what was in that shit. They know what was in that shit. That's why the elites and all them looking crazy, I know she didn't make it. I know she didn't walk out of there. I did. And my buddies was right there with me. We was chilling, talking every day, jumping around. They thought they was gonna make a little slip, make mistakes, leave me in the bed. Thought I was gonna be just laying there shitting. They didn't care like you. They didn't even. Let me tell you something. These people tell you to shit in the bed. I kid you not. You know, like shit in the bed. I'm not used to that. Well, that's our job. You know, you can just let it go. That's what I was told. Just let it go. You know, it's our job to clean it up. You know, because everything was about sanitary. And it wasn't sanitary to lay in the bed and just shit in the bed and shit in the bed. And the shit just rolled off the bed. It was nasty, man. But I had to learn. They would put me through some shit. They would put me through some shit.